お前でも夜に男と二人きりにされればそういう顔をするのか。
You know, being able to build up drama and build up intrigue is something that a lot of shows try to do, but most honestly don't get right. But when it comes to Seventh Time Loop, it's able to successfully build up that drama and build up that intrigue and build up that suspense really, really well. And like the end of this episode, I was like, oh, why does Arnold want to meet with Rishe in the in the church or whatever? Like, what secret is he going to impart? And immediately, Rishe caught on. She was like, I don't think this is him, but I'm going to go anyways. And of course, it's Prince Theodore, which is Arnold's younger brother or whatever. And she meets him. She's like, oh, hi, Prince Theodore. And obviously, you could tell that this guy is like a two-faced type of person. He has like the exterior kind of person that he puts out, bubbly, fun, dumb kid, and then he has this other version of himself, which is like serious, like killer, like monotone vibes, like all the like deep dark stuff. Also, who else thought that he was a lot older? Like when they kept showing him in clips of like evilly grinning or whatever, like this, like I can't do it. Obviously, I don't know how to evil. I can't do it. Yeah. But, menacingly grinning and stuff. I was like, oh, this guy seems like an older brother. Oh, okay, he's younger. He might be, like, really close in age, though. And then come to find out that, like, oh, no, he's, like, 13, 14. Like, he's, like, probably, like preteen to teen kind of age, somewhere between the ages of, like 12 to 15, somewhere around there. And that introduces a whole nother dynamic, too, because obviously this little prince has his own vendetta, has his own interest in mind, probably has something against his father, the crown, or Arnold. Arnold maybe has taken a hostage before. I don't know. Like, there's so much things that we got to learn, but he definitely is a unique character. But one cool spin is that he's a kid, too. And, kids, their way their minds work are just a little different than adults. So Rishe could have somebody like important in him. Like, I don't know. Again, intrigue and suspense, kind of wondering like what's going to become of this Theodore kind of arc. The rest of the episode is like a lot of spice between Arnold and between Rishe. She comes back from her late night escapade or whatever, and Arnold's there waiting for her, and I was like, I bet the prince is there. And sure enough, he was there. He wall presses her, and I was like, oh, okay, he wall pressed her. Like, that's pretty spicy. And then he's like, oh, I'm not going to restrict you, because if I restrict you, you'll run away. Like, you'll just disappear from my sight. He's like, that's the kind of person you are. He's like, but, anytime that you go to town or whatever, like, I'm going to come with you. Like, he's basically telling her, like, I'm worried about you. I got to make sure that you're okay. And I know you're okay if I'm with you. He's like, I'm not saying don't do it. Just, I got to be there kind of thing. So I think that's a whole cool thing. So I really like that. And then, she makes some dinner and stuff like, oh, that's so spicy. Like, I really enjoyed that. Like, I thought it was like a really, really cool thing. And she was like, oh, this soup doesn't taste good. He's like, tastes good, baby girl. I was like, oh, damn, dude, damn. Then you have the whole entire other stuff with the Aria trading company that occurred too. And like during those conversations, it was like this playing checkers or playing chess with your words. Like they were using words, but each word, each sentence that they used had like different meaning behind it, and they were like battling. And she ended up following him, to the restaurant. The main head of the chief of the Aria company. She ended up following him, and again they played this word chess once again. And he's like, "Oh, I don't think you're a customer. I think you're a partner." So he kind of caught up to what she was putting down and stuff. And I was like, okay, that's like really, really cool stuff there. And it basically came to find out that, okay, she needs to go and now complete a task. And she has 1 week to do it, create a product that's going to sell, and that'll earn his favor. And it's like, okay, she wants to be in partnership with him because of the war that's happening. But what's in between now and the war occurring? Like, what else are going to use this Aria trading company for? So definitely a lot of other mystery there too, but definitely like what was happening, then the dynamic between the chief and the dynamic between the Rishe, especially because she knows a lot about him, but she can't really like say why she knows a lot. So it's like, it's really, really cool. to be able to see. But overall, like I thought this episode was awesome. It has fantastic writing. Again, being able to build up suspense, being able to build drama, being able to build, twist or like intrigue. Like that's all something that does really well with the writing, the directing, kind of the way they're placing scenes and stuff. Like there's a lot that goes into it. So like they're doing a really, really killer job with 7-Time Loop. But overall, I'm absolutely enjoying it. I can't wait to see the spice with Arnold. Can't wait to see what kind of thorn Theodore throws in the road with this one. And then, what product does she end up pulling out of her butt when it comes to getting the partnership of the Arya company? All things that we definitely want to know. So I'll see you guys next week for episode number 5. But awesome episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right, my friends. I'll see you next week. Peace, peace.